Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Azizul Iman bin Aziz. Matric number S55802. We are from Group 11. The title of our research is COVID-19 Impact on Tourism Sector in Terengganu. As we know, Terengganu is one of the famous destinations in Malaysia, which have the beautiful island, waterfall, beach, and variety of food. But right now our country has been hit by the COVID-19 since the end of January 2020 until now. It gives a great impact to our country, especially on economy sector. Okay, for research objective, there are two research objectives. First, to investigate how the motivated tourists to visit Terengganu during the pandemic COVID-19. Second is to identify the level of the operation of tourism service in Terengganu.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Yusuf Afizi bin Muhammad Zain, matric S56192. I want to present about research question. In research question, we found two research questions. First is, what are tourist motivation based on safety perspective in Terengganu? Second is, what are the level of operation of tourism service in Terengganu? We have three. First is price, second reception, third is service provided.
Next, literature review and framework. As we know, tourism sector is one of the important sector around the world which contribute a lot to economy of a country. But due to the COVID-19, tourism service has decreased in terms of price, tourist reception and service provider. According to the journal wrote by Kiang Ye and his team, price can influence customer in many ways such as pre-purchase perception and post-purchase satisfaction. In this COVID-19 season, the price of the service mostly reduced. Next, because of the pandemic COVID-19, the risk for the people to go travel increased and cause the reception of the tourists in a destination reduced. As example, according to a journal wrote by Cochrane, because of the H1N1 spreading rapidly, traveller will think many times to make decision before go to travel. Last, tourism service is intangible. Therefore, the service provided by the some company will be abandoned because no customer. So they need to close some of the service to reduce cost.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hanif and I would like to present about methodology. So first thing, we are studying about COVID-19, the impact of COVID-19 to tourism sector in Terengganu. And then we are focused on about people in Malaysia that interested to visit Terengganu during pandemic COVID-19. And then our research, we are using quantitative method, and we are distribute the questionnaire to the respondent using the internet or media social. So for the sampling method, we are using probability sampling method. For data collection, there are two sections. So the first section is about demographic. We are asked about the gender, age, marital status and occupation. For the second section, we are asked about first, the desire of tourists to travel the COVID session, people awareness about COVID-19, safety is a push factor of travelling in the COVID season, and then lastly, risk felt against COVID-19. Okay, for limitation, the few problems that we face during this session. Okay, first problem, we had been locked down because of pandemic COVID-19, so we had to use fully on online. And then we are using, for the questionnaire, we are using the survey hard application in internet, so it's totally free. And then we are distribute the questionnaire using WhatsApp, Facebook and Instagram. And then the second problem, our group had the low problem in internet network, so that we are difficult to discuss about the survey, questionnaire and the report. So the last is all about time to complete the task. Because of the small range of the respondent to fill, so that our group are quite small and we are lack of surrounding.
Okay, for contribution of research, each time the research product is effective and the contribution obtained can be said to be almost all applicable. This research on the issue of communicating give effective to certain parties. Research not only contribute to current economic development for the tourism sector only, it also include the effort to identify factor and effect and any problem that occur so that they can be overcome by the responsible or the parties to be resolved. Through the research on the question related to the pandemic impact can be monitored and controlled. It only cover aspect of the tourism environment and economic development really outside the country and especially Malaysia. Through the result of the study can be also used to be guide to all parties whether management or the frontrunner of the country involved almost a year period to address this problem and also a reference to design or any planned activities or program that can be done to assess the extent of impact except due to pandemic. Research can be guide to the economy Terengganu but also to relevant other parties. Through this equation, research on effect of the pandemic can be obtained not only from the problem but also from the point of view of the physical that can be seen for other parties. That is the contribution of the research. Thank you.
Next is research plan and timetable. Research question. We found research question and research objective in week 6. Justification for the research literature. Review theoretical from framework. We found in week 7. Methodology, contribution, data collection we found in week 8. And data analysis we found in week 9. Finding and conclusion we found in week 10 and the last presentation in week 12.